the Lenin-Trotsky debate was a significant ideological and political disagreement within the Bolshevik Party during the early years of the Soviet Union. Both Lenin and Trotsky were prominent figures within the party, and their differences in opinion on key issues led to a split that would shape the future of the Soviet Union and the world at large. One of the main points of contention between Lenin and Trotsky was the role of the party in the revolutionary process. Lenin believed that a tightly organized and disciplined party was necessary to lead the revolution and to maintain power after the revolution. This view was reflected in his concept of the Vanguard Party, which he saw as the most advanced section of the working class, with a clear understanding of the goals of the revolution and the means to achieve them. In contrast, Trotsky advocated for a more democratic and decentralized party structure, which would allow for a greater diversity of voices and opinions. He argued that the party should be a broad-based organization that included workers, peasants, and intellectuals, and that decision-making should be based on democratic principles rather than centralized control. Another key point of disagreement between Lenin and Trotsky was the issue of internationalism versus socialism in one country. Lenin believed that the success of the Russian Revolution depended on the spread of revolution to other countries, particularly in Europe, which would help to create a global socialist system. Trotsky, on the other hand, argued that the focus should be on building socialism in Russia first, before attempting to export the revolution to other countries. These debates ultimately led to a split in the Bolshevik Party, with Lenin and his supporters forming the majority faction, which became the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, and Trotsky and his supporters forming the minority faction. This split had far-reaching consequences, as it set the stage for the power struggle that would ultimately result in Stalin's rise to power and the consolidation of the Soviet state. Despite their differences, both Lenin and Trotsky played important roles in the early years of the Soviet Union. Lenin's ideas and leadership were instrumental in the success of the October Revolution and the establishment of the Soviet state, while Trotsky played a key role in the creation of the Red Army and the defense of the revolution against external threats. Today, the legacy of the Lenin-Trotsky debate continues to be studied and debated by historians and political theorists. Some argue that Lenin's vision of a centralized, disciplined party was necessary for the success of the revolution, while others believe that Trotsky's more democratic and decentralized vision would have been a better model for the Soviet Union and for socialist movements around the world. Ultimately, the debate between Lenin and Trotsky remains an important chapter in the history of socialism and revolutionary politics.